Good evening, everybody. It's been a minute since we've been in Pokemon Soul Silver, but we're back, and I hope you're all ready. I hope you're all ready for some fun. I'm gonna try to keep up a positive mood, even though I distinctly remember being pretty gosh darn upset last time about the situation we're in. In which we are not even at a full party. Oh dear. Okay. Yep, anyway, here's our Mons. Let's take a look at them. So, Budlet cannot be poisoned. Despite being already poison type, to the best of my knowledge, that he couldn't be poisoned and she couldn't be poisoned anyway. We got Bloodlips, who is more evasive if there's a snowstorm for some reason. Ooh, Choking, who will always be hitting. Bobster, who we really need to see if we can get a fire-type move for, somehow. And finally, my Mons, because we finally managed to catch one of my Mons' Pokemon for the Favorites Clause, who won't experience any status conditions in sunny weather. If you're out there today, my Mons, well, I hope you certainly enjoy getting to see your Pokemon. So we're a little bit off schedule. We might be shifting Pokemon over to Thursdays for the time being, just because of dispatch. Recently got into dispatch, and it's a really fun game, and I think I'm probably going to start playing it on Thursdays, to be completely honest with you. Now, there is a concern to raise, in that I was keeping track of where we had caught Pokemon in my head, and not necessarily on a tracker sheet, which I will definitely improve in further playthroughs. I found that the little display down here in the bottom right that you guys see, I found out that it actually does have a system for tracking the Nuzlocke rules and tracking where you've encountered Pokemon, so I will be using that in future runs. For this one, though, unfortunately, I don't remember where I encountered Pokemon. I'm fairly certain we already encountered Pokemon here, but if we come over to the map, I'm going to point out that I don't think we encountered anybody on Route 42 or 38 and 39, so we still have those, or Mount Mortar. I believe we still technically have Ecruteak City and the Burn Tower. So I believe we are surrounded. Our Pokemon are a little bit weak for the Pokemon here, so we want to train up a little bit. We want to train up a little bit, basically, so that we don't immediately die and lose our Pokemon while we're trying to gain a Pokemon. That's interesting. Okay, I was a little bit concerned as to whether or not this was, I got confused for a second, but nope, that is definitely very powerful. Okay, it's a shame we couldn't have caught an Abra. As per usual, guys, let me know how the volume is. If this is too loud, if this is nowhere near loud enough, please, by all means, let me know so I can shift stuff around and make things more comfortable for you guys. It does kind of look like my mic is exploding on the sound system here, so I am going to turn it down just a little bit. And hopefully that's an appropriate level for you guys. Hopefully that's not like... Oh dear, he's throwing a leaf storm at me. And we lost Bobster. Okay. So good news and bad news, chat. We might be losing this run. Oh, goodness me. I don't understand why these Pokemon are so gosh darn strong. There's no reason for them to be this. I agree with you, Sea Noodle. It's just awful. We lost Bobster. Bobster's been with us since, like, the beginning. Which just makes that even more tragic. Even worse is that we immediately need to go and heal everyone because everyone is really hurt. I do not trust you. Here, go my Mons. My Mons will sort this out. Now, if you don't mind, Sea Noodle, since I see you're here, your evolution line was Charizard, right? That's what I've got in my notes, at least, so I certainly hope it is. Yeah, so we've got Charizard for Sea Noodle, we've got Cubone for me, myself, and we've got Riolu for Minor Chica. And then my Mons, of course, is the Flaffy that we currently have in our party. So, yeah, for anyone wondering how many adorable little creatures we've already lost, this is the graveyard. So many. Let's see, we do still need to heal people up. So yeah, that's basically just where we are, is we need we need to heal these people up. We need to catch some replacements for our party. Alright, do you sell any... I know what I... Oh, goodness, that is not helpful to me, buddy. So, the thing that would be most helpful in the whole wide world to me right now would be some quick balls. Because, kind of what we need to do is just catch some Pokemon before they have a chance to demolish our party. Now, from the looks of things, my Mons is actually strong enough to do decent damage to these guys. And it makes sense. He's a stage 1 evolution. He's a middle evolution. Better than, you know, Budu, or, yeah, Budu here. Budlet. So, we're just gonna keep bringing out my Mons, and hopefully my Mons is able to endure all of this nonsense. Especially with type effectiveness, that's kind of our best bet. Yeah, see? And we mostly just need to grind enough levels. Gosh, 20? That'll get you most of the way back up. We mostly just need to grind enough levels to be able to get to the surrounding areas. Oh. Well. That's a freak. So we have a problem here. Oh. Oh, Bloodlips might about to be coming in clutch. Hold on a sec. Wait a second. You are weak. Oh, no, 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 no. Never mind, never mind. Never mind, Bloodlips. Get back in your ball. This thing's part ground type, I think. So, can't just throw our electric. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, we might be ending the run here soon, chat. I don't want to, but we might. I will say, if I do end the run on this, I might take a short break from Pokemon. By all means, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Pokemon. But it just has not been bringing in the viewership as much as I would like. I hope to one day have a big enough following that I can play all the games that I want, but, we might need to focus on some other more popular games. More popular in the moment. Do we dare to go back into this grass? I think what we need to do is just go for it. So, does anyone remember? Because I know we didn't go to the left, but did we come over here and get a Pokemon encounter? I'm sure we didn't, because I would have grabbed this Pokeball right here. So we got Outrage. Yeah, no, we would have encountered this guy. Okay. So we get Strength. You know what? Before I go jumping into wild encounters, let's check if I have Pokeballs. Not a lot. Let's go back and get some more so that we can catch with a little bit better chances, right? I don't recall if we fished in this town, but I'm going to assume we did, given our dire straits. This is not the Pokemart. So, you know, Chet, I actually had a bit of a panic attack today. I've been putting off some homework that's kind of sort of mandatory that I need to be doing. And I got through actually most of it, I think, today. Only after I called a friend and was like, hey, I'm kind of having a panic attack, could you help me out? Hung out with my friend for a little bit. She helped me get calmed. Took me to buy some stuff that I needed, and then after that I did the homework. With her on call, actually. Oh, a Meditite would be pretty sick. But yeah, pretty much the whole time that I was there, I was like, oh man, I am just having a full-blown panic attack, and it's not... It lessened for only a little bit, but as soon as I was alone again and not around someone else actively trying to help me out, like, it immediately started just wearing directly on me. Or I guess it would be an anxiety attack, not a panic attack. Probably important to clarify that. I have really bad anxiety. I actually have some medication for anxiety that's been prescribed to me, and it was not helping today, chat. No! I was just trying to put it to sleep. Why did it suddenly just go out of nowhere and fucking... Oh, yay. At least this Pokeball is coordinated. Anyway, I tell you guys that because, I'm realizing I'm probably not as entertaining as I should be for trying to have this type of career, so I'm gonna... Oh, we gotta nickname this guy. Or this gal, rather. I think I'm gonna try to... like, tell more stories and stuff to chat. I've also been looking into the VTuber stuff. I actually played around with the software a little bit today. Anybody got a good name for this gal? Anybody out there want to chime in with your thoughts? It's perfectly fine if not, but if you don't, I'm gonna name her something weird. Yeah, as you type that, you can see I was already getting ready to name her the Garlich. You know, like the Lich, but garlic. Perfect. She's the Garlich. That comes from the fact that I've been watching Adventure Time, or rather that I did watch Adventure Time basically all of last week. But yeah, basically, I do just want to, like, start telling more stories about what's going on in my life, even though, at the moment, kind of nothing's going on in my life. I have been reduced to a anxiety-induced standstill in my life, in which I don't want to leave the house out of pure anxieties of the things that are out there and the people that are also out there. But I will say, for me personally, streaming helps. Streaming definitely helps. Because probably one of the biggest issues I'm facing right now is a lack of community, a lack of hanging out with other human beings. Because the only other human person I'm interacting with on a regular basis right now is my roommate. And that's like a 2-hour window. Oh, I could have swore we planted some orange berries. Ah, they seem to have passed away from us not taking care of them for a week. So with that, I guess I will unregister that one. And maybe next time. I thought we had the dowsing machine already, but I guess we still gotta go do that. But yeah, my anxieties have been running loose. My roommate is not here very often, like, at all. Which, and even when he is, he's... I don't want to say, like, he's not good company, because he is good company. It's just we don't really actually hang out that much and do something fun. And, you know, that's probably partially on me. Like, I should be putting in more of an effort to be like, hey, let's watch something fun. Let's, like, play a game together. I should be a better friend. Hey, wait a second. Metatite evolves into this thing. Okay, it's just... I'm terrified we're not gonna catch you. Yeah, we're not. And you're just, honestly, too strong to really even fight. I think we're gonna have to run. So yeah, no, we don't get our cave Pokemon. Honestly, we're down to 3, and they're not exactly the best 3 Pokemon in the dex. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna call it. I'm not gonna, you know... I'm not gonna say, like, hey, we're ending this here, not until everybody's dead. Not until I've given it my best. Which is also kind of the mentality I'm applying to streaming. I enjoy streaming. It's fun to play games with a live audience. Let's go get this dowsing rod. This has got to be, like, is it you? Oh. 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 I wasn't even dowsing. Haha. There's a guy in this city who gives you a dowsing rod, and I think I have to fight the people in the theater here first. Well, let's see what we can do about our encounter in the burned tower. Wait, no, are we gonna have to fight you? Okay, no, thank goodness. I think we do have to fight our rival here, so let's be careful. Piplup would be a pretty solid choice right now. We could use a water type. Very much so, we could use a water type. Oh, another interesting little factoid for you guys is that I am a huge fan of stickers. So pretty much every time I finish a series or a show or a movie or a game that I really like, basically anything that would be stickerable, I buy stickers. So I've actually got a couple of sets of Pokemon stickers, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff, and whenever I buy something kind of big, like a shelf... Oh, I did not want to kill you. That is a bummer. But anytime I buy something like a shelf or like a big box, something that's going to be a semi-permanent fixture in my home, I put a bunch of stickers on it. If it's something small, I, put what stickers I can on it, but obviously you can't just put 300 stickers on a tiny box. So I'll just pick whatever series I'm feeling for it that day, and I'll sticker it up as much as I can. But yeah, I believe I mentioned last night that I got a few stickers, a small sticker set from my favorite band, which I don't think I even mentioned what band it is. It's Ninja Sex Party, NSP. Wait, can I do anything in here? Can I go up there if I beat Morty? Hold on. Well, we're not ready for that. I think we might need to just go, like, fish out here. Yeah, once I was kind of finished having my anxiety attack today, I spent a little bit of time to do some stickering of one of my shelves. Which, it was nice. It was kind of repetitive, which I guess gave my hands and brain something to do. Oh, Dratini's cool. I think realistically I need to invest in... Wait. Blizzard. I need to invest in learning a hobby that I can do that actually makes something. Like, I really need to take up sewing or actually crocheting, because I learned very, very basic crochet basically a year ago now at this point. But I never really did anything with it. I think if I learned to do some kind of craft with my hands and make something, I think that would definitely be hugely beneficial to me. Streaming is good though, kind of on that front, because like I am building a community. It is a small community, but I have been watching it grow ever so slightly. The biggest issue with a community this small is that it's extremely noticeable when people like come and go. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love you guys, and I understand that you can't, you know, you can't be at every stream, and that you don't necessarily want to be at every stream, and I get that. That's fine. That is fair. Absolutely no shade, no issues. Like, I'm not mad at you guys. I'm not even, well, I'm a little bit sad. I do get a little bit sad when I don't see certain names pop up in streams. But I also get that some of you just want to watch certain content, and that's also fair and cool. Like, it's cool to see you guys pop up on those streams that do have that content. Like, I've been seeing Xenon, our resident Claire Obscure expert. He only really pops up in the Expedition 33 streams, and that's fair. We had a bunch of people that only really popped up for the Deltarune stuff, and that's also cool. And I hope to see them again when we inevitably come back to Deltarune, because I will. I will definitely be coming back to Deltarune at some point, if for nothing else, but if for no other reason than to play through the new chapters when they come out. We could probably do Deltarune at some point. Or, not Deltarune, Undertale itself, the original game. A lot of Dratinis in this little river water pond thing we've got going on here. I will say, getting the proper the VTuber stuff, I'm really excited about that. I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record for it, but like, I barely know what I'm doing. I barely know what I'm doing, but I am trying to learn it for you guys, because it would be so cool to have that on stream. Alright, the thing is, I don't want to sit here and grind all day. That's not fun for you guys to watch. So I'm gonna have to take it as it is and progress the story. That's the thing. And I'm not confident that we're going to do well here. I really hope we do well. I will say one thing. If we end this today, we're probably gonna change over to a different game. And I have a great idea for what game we'd be doing. So, oh, we've got a move for you. It's Psychic. Because you're poison. Oh, he's trying to set up with a double dragon dance? Oh, you naive fool. You fool. Anyway, that was Artemis. Nice that the Team Rocket grunts randomized to rogues. That's really cool. Hello, Kimono Lady. And then he gives us Surf. I wasn't expecting that to go so well. I mean, I guess we'll heal up now and go tackle the burnt tower, because I know we need to do that to get Morty out so we can fight him. I think we have a rival fight in there as well. Also, if we switch games, I think we might do a little bit of a longer stream to give the other game the proper love and attention it deserves. Just for those that are watching the stream, you know. For those that are watching the VODs, I'm not sure how that's going to do, because I usually have a strict upload schedule. And I don't know how I'm going to handle having two different videos, because I will definitely put it as two different videos. Anyway, here's Princess Aries with her Nuzleaf. Our Pokemon, none of our Pokemon are equipped for this. Not a one. Nope. Oh boy. Okay. So... well, I guess Bug Bite might do well if we can survive a couple hits. We can't. Alright. Our only hope right now... our only hope is that our speed stats are really close and that we had a low roll last time and we get a high roll this time. Or that it misses, which none of that is the case. Well, for those watching the VOD, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought of the video. Tell me what improvements I can make. If you want me to stop blabbering so much about useless junk, please tell me. No, I get it. But, you know, leave your comment. Leave a like. You know, say hi. Subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out a lot, because I'm really trying to grow the brand here. And for those... actually, let me just hit... alright. Goodbye, VOD people. For the stream people, stick around.